All right, boys, welcome back to the Sideboob, the official podcast of the Man Boob Fantasy Football League. Got the commissioner here today.
What up, boobies?
We'll do some chatting. Hopefully somebody else joins up at some point, but if not, no big deal. Yeah, this week was crazy, dude. This week was crazy.
Yeah, it was. A lot of people. That was a big win for you.
Huge
Big win
win.
taking one for CJ.
Huge win.
Yeah, big win for Bud.
Big win for
Big
Bud.
loss.
Big
Loss for me.
Big win for Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe Nathan and Andy are 2 games back right now.
Yeah.
Like, they were everybody's favorites in this division, which, I mean, this shit can flip-flop really fast.
Sure.
As of right now, I'm feeling pretty good.
You gotta be, especially without your best player.
Yeah.
Your team's still just soaring.
Yeah, I didn't have Waller this week either.
Have you got hit by the bye week bug yet?
No. Mine are kind of sporadic, too. Like, this week it's Waller. Next week... Who is it next week? I think it's one of my running backs, maybe. And then I think week 13, or is it week 10? Week 10, I'm without CMC and Aaron Rodgers. If CMC's back by then.
When your quarterback gets taken out, I'm not just saying it just because I got boned this week, but it sucks, man. There is nothing out there. I'll get into my team, but I mean, it's your team.
I'm not unfamiliar with streaming quarterbacks, and it can be a pain, but it's an easier position to fill than any other position, I think. It can be kind of hit or miss, you know? Like, I don't know. I mean, I looked at Darnold's, like, his season so far, and he's been all right, you know? 17, 20 points a game?
Yeah.
But anytime you put your faith in a Sam Darnold,
he's on my shit list. Like, I'm not even a fan of him in real life anymore. Like,
I don't think they're coaches either, or the players. Robbie Anderson's probably not. Sure, yeah, he's on everybody's shit list.
God, but dude can't catch a break.
I was so pumped after my win. I was nervous wreck watching that Sunday night game. When it was finally over and I knew I got a win. It was a big win, dude. Every win for me is a big win until CMC comes back. Like, I need all this padding I can get. Normally I crash after the Sunday night game. I stayed up. Yeah, and I'm, having a couple more beers, smoking some more bud. Travis ended up calling me. We talked fantasy for like an hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised he's not here. Yeah, we were both drunk just talking fantasy football.
I called him the next day. Like, I always call him before work. And he was like, bro, I got to call you back. I lost my voice.
Yeah. That's why we're doing it today, because we were talking about doing it Monday. Then he said his voice wasn't ready. Then it was Tuesday, still wasn't ready. So we pushed it to today. I guess his voice is still shit. But, yeah, if Travis is going to get in the playoffs, he needs Taylor to start losing some games.
Not today, boys.
Hey.
Oh, there he is.
Dude, what timing? Holy shit. Yeah, he needs Taylor to lose some games.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to beat out CJ in points.
No.
Let's take a look. CJ's got
760.
CJ is pretty much like a lock as long as he doesn't drop off severely, I feel like, for the point spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Like, that is a huge lead to have in points. What, like 100 points on Travis? Or wait.
Yeah.
Where's Travis? Over 100 points. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just don't know if he's going to catch them. I mean, a lot of us have, like, really suffered low-scoring weeks, you know what I mean? Like, whether it be injuries or, the bye week stuff, and CJ's team's just been exploding in the last 3 weeks, it feels like.
Yeah. He scored over 150. That's 300 points over a 2-week span.
Yep.
That's like 3 weeks worth of really good games.
Yeah, he is Brad's biggest threat in that division right now, I think. But yeah, I mean, still, I mean, we're halfway through the season. Playoff picture's still kind of murky.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I'd say about 3 weeks from now we'll have a way better idea of where we're gonna be.
sure.
Hopefully, I keep rolling
Yeah,
along here.
this is really where the teams like after the halfway point is really where teams start pulling away and teams start falling
Yeah,
back.
it's just
Mm,
unfortunate, for like Gill sitting at 1-6 of just a terrible start, and
yeah,
then like
Yeah.
refusing to give up on Daniel Jones. I think cost them 2 games.
yeah, and I don't even think his team's not even bad. Like he
Mm-mm.
could
This
spoil. He's gonna be spoiling some people's playoff chances this year. I
he
think.
has. If you go look at his bench, he hasn't redone his.
Yeah, I
He's
think
got
he's got
such
the
a solid team.
Yeah, he
yeah.
does. He
Yeah,
really
he's got
does.
the
Look at
bye
his
week
running
bug.
backs. Dude, this Khalil Herbert guy is super interesting.
What really killed him was Urban Meyer not getting his head out of his ass like the first 2 or 3 weeks and just giving James Robinson the ball like he should have been the whole
Yeah.
time.
And I've been talking to Gil quite a bit, and he lost 2 games earlier this year because from his quarterback.
Yeah.
He's like
Oh yeah,
yeah, like he lost by like less than like 3 points 2 of the games because his quarterback couldn't score over like 13 points or something.
yes,
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah. He should have
it
started
is,
out
but
3 and 0.
it's. I feel bad, but at the same time, I
Mhm.
don't. When you know, I just know Gil like he should have went out and got like a Derek Carr or somebody that's been playing really good, averaging like 17, 18 points like almost every week, and just rode that wave.
Yeah, I'd rather
Daniel
rely
Jones
on
is
Derek
such a
Carr.
boom or bust quarterback.
Yeah.
So what happened with the Sterling Shepard start this week? Was he a
It
late
was game
scratch?
time decision.
Did he know that going in, or was it just like out of nowhere?
They pretty much said like, "Hey, Sterling Shepard, they're going to test him before the game and then make the
Mm.
move."
So he should have been ready for that.
But I don't know how it worked out with bench spots for him was the only issue.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. See who's on his bench that he could potentially drop. I mean, he could have just dropped Shepard, right? I mean, is that somebody you got to
Yeah,
hold
and
on to?
added anybody else.
Yeah.
So that was like a matchup I didn't care about the outcome at all because both of them had people starting that weren't even playing, so I didn't really care who won or lost. They both kind of deserved to lose. But yeah, Gill's got some solid running backs. I mean, he's got 4 startable running backs.
Yes.
It's kind of insane.
But you saw what the bye week did to him last week by two of his 2 star players both being on the Vikings.
Yeah. Yeah. But dude, Javante could blow up in the second half, I think.
Really good. He's starting to get. It feels like he's starting to finally overtake.
Yeah, that's what happens with rookies. Rookies really start pulling off later. That's what
And I'm
Jonathan
a
Taylor did
diehard
last
Broncos
year.
fan, and when you watch him compared, and Melvin Gordon is not done yet. Like Melvin Gordon's still a decent running back, but Javante Williams is just like when you watch him, it's just a whole different thing. Like his speed and quickness and stuff is off the charts.
I heard they have
He
a
was
really favorable schedule for running backs the second half of the season too.
Their schedule coming up is very nice.
Yeah. Who knows? How far back is Gillen points? I mean, is he totally out of it or pull this
He
up?
just needs this sounds bad. He either needs to start just putting up mass points or not lose another game.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna. Dude, 4 games back. That's hard to make up.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I think Gill's team might be
But it also
eliminated.
696.
depends on his schedule
Oh,
because I know Sam, it's all weird, but like I played Brad once and I don't play him again for the rest of the year. Like I play Sam twice. I play like everybody in the other division twice this year.
I don't know. Yeah, like I said, like I don't know what their
Because
algorithm
I'm
is.
entering like murderer's row of a schedule coming up here over the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, you kind of need it with the lack of points that's been scored against you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've been very fortunate.
It's the thing, but I've just been buying time, and my team, like Damian Harris, is finally the guy I thought he was going to be over the last 2 weeks, and
Yeah, he's been good.
Elijah Mitchell with Jimmy Garoppolo back at quarterback is just massive.
Your team is trending in the right direction for sure.
Well, besides Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I'm not that concerned about him. I mean,
No.
he's gonna be all right.
If you told me I had to put up 84 points with Mahomes only scoring 7 points, I would have been happy.
Sure.
Well, you made that big trade this week. That should help you.
I needed the depth.
It was a good trade. It was a really good trade.
Yeah, I liked it. Me and Travis talked about it Sunday night, and he had 2 trades he was talking to me about. That was one of them. That was the one I liked. And then he had another trade that I didn't care for, and I told him I hated it.
What was it? Put him on blast. What was it?
I told him I wouldn't tell, but so I can't.
All right.
Let's pull up let's just look at the matchups, I guess.
Oh, you and Travis will be a good one this week.
Yep.
Me and you this week, Mill. Don
That's
versus
going to be
Travis.
crazy. Mahomes versus Allen.
That's the game. Bills versus Chiefs.
No, I'm just
No.
talking about I have Mahomes.
No, I think the Bills got the Dolphins or something.
Yeah, and Mahomes has got the Giants.
I hate these ads.
God, both of them are gonna feast.
I hope.
And I'm about to catch a cannonball.
Terrible.
Yeah, I can't believe they started doing this shit, Don.
It's awful. Why? I don't get these on mobile.
No,
I don't.
It's terrible.
Hold on.
So, yeah, my running backs are just absolute poop. But at this
Plug
point,
and play, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing
when you have
anything about
Cup and Chase, you're gonna be okay.
Right. Yeah, dude, I was feeling.
And you still got Julio too.
I'd rather have AB in there right now, but he's gonna be out for at least 1 week. It's sounding like it's probably gonna be more than that. Julio hasn't looked bad either. He just hasn't been getting the opportunities.
Yeah, and you never know when they're gonna come because it's just pound the rock to Derrick Henry.
Right.
Yeah,
but AJ Brown just feasted.
Last year, the Titans kind of, Tannehill looked great last year. They spread the ball, they did everything, and this year, they went back to their old ways of just giving the ball to Derrick Henry. And Titans look better. Titans look better.
I think part of the problem though is AB and Julio were hurt like the first 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I like the Robert Tonyan play this week though, Don.
He was the best option for sure.
Well,
they're
with
down
Adams,
2, maybe 3.
Yep.
I don't know if Valdez Scantling's playing either. So I mean, there's not a whole lot of options.
I think he's playing, but it's gonna be like snap count because he's been out for so long.
Yeah, I burn a waiver on Tonyan and I burn a waiver on Bengals D because I feel like this is an important game. I don't need to win like I needed last week, but it would be huge.
You're kind of like me. We gotta get wins.
Yeah.
I mean, you're closer in points with some of your other guys in your division, but mine, I have to. It's like you got to get the wins when you can get them.
Yep.
Yeah,
for sure. So I'm all in on Travis here.
Oh, that's right. Lamar's on a bye week.
Yeah, he picked up Cousins last week.
I like it.
He looked ahead at this. Yeah, it was a veteran move. It was a savvy move.
Shootout with Dallas.
Yep. Could be nice. Yeah, I don't know. I might like Cousins.
Here's a question for you though. That Cleveland backfield to me, with how good Johnson played, like I know Chubb, if he's healthy, Chubb's playing, but I'm telling you, even if Hunt's still out, that Dearness Johnson guy is going to get carries.
Yeah, but we've seen in the past, it doesn't really. I mean, Chubb's going to get his.
Yeah.
If it's Hunt or if it's Johnson.
I'm just wondering if they're going to. If they're gonna, he's coming off, what is it, a hamstring injury or?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to run him into the ground against the Pittsburgh front.
Yeah.
TJ or Watt's not playing.
Is
TJ Watt's out?
TJ Watt's out with a shoulder injury.
They're
going. Mayfield wants to play. He's going to try to play.
He'll die if he plays.
But I don't think they should. Like Keenum looked okay.
He's
He
got a
didn't throw
torn labrum. Do
he didn't
not put him
throw
in
the
the
ball
game.
a whole lot.
No.
Like they really relied on the run, even more so than usual
That was
with Keenum
a
in
disgusting game by Denver.
there. Yeah.
They have 5 linebackers on IR. So
That's a lot of linebackers, Tay.
There he is.
Uh,
Yeah, I picked up Denver thinking it was a sneaky play, and like I left Thursday night feeling really bad about it. But then I saw how like my other options performed in Baltimore and New York Jets, and I'm like, all right, I made the right pick. 3's better than -9.
Yes.
Yeah. Denver's
This
a weird
game,
defense. And
though.
what you're gonna get.
Tell you what,
I feel like my
the
luck's
biggest-
got to run out sometime, and I think it might be this week. You know?
Travis, the
Was
biggest
cut-
thing for Travis's team is Tua being back, man. Gasecki's just balling out since Tua's been back.
Dude, it's a whole new. I like me some Gesicki now.
Yeah.
That tall, skinny bastard ain't bad.
Doesn't he line up as a wide receiver?
Yeah, I think he's like a top 5 tight end when he has a good quarterback.
All the time they line him up at wide receiver. I didn't even know that till I think even like the London game maybe I watched.
Yeah,
they
they'll
moved
put him in the
all the way around.
slot. His touchdown last week, he was lined up as the X wide receiver.
Oh no shit.
Yep, jump ball.
And I mean, he's good. He's about. I mean, he's been good for one. That's all I care about. It's 60 yards and a touchdown, dude. That's
He's a perfect tight end for Tua.
Dude, I feel like they might not even have to throw the ball to Cooper Kupp and Jamar Chase in the second half of their games. Those teams are so bad.
Have you guys spent? I don't want this to be redundant. Have you guys spent time talking about the Cooper Kupp Jamar Chase duo?
No,
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. If before the season, if you would have been like, "Hey, Jamar Chase and Cooper Kupp will be the 2 best receivers in fantasy football through 7 weeks,"
dude,
nobody would have believed you.
No,
I thought it was a genuine bad pick. Forgive me,
Kupp?
Cooper Kupp's never a bad pick. I thought it was no. I was shocked when you took him before Robert Woods, and I kind of thought, "What the fuck is Don doing?" But let's see what happens.
Yeah, I thought Robert Woods was going to be the one having the Cooper Kupp.
Well,
I figured
I picked Kupp
last
for
year, and he only had 2 touchdowns all year.
For the upside, because you know what Robert Woods is gonna do. Like, he's gonna be 1,200 yards, like 6 touchdowns.
That and historically in that offense, Cooper Kupp's like the guy. He's their red zone target. He was when Goff was there too. As weird as it is, but he never had this much production. But now he's just got a guy that can sling it to him. He's just eating every week. It's insane.
It's not going to stop. It's going to be the same thing next year too.
Yeah.
As long as Stafford's there, it's going to keep going.
Dude,
and shame on every one of us. The years that Stafford gave Golden Tate an okay season, what he did with Galladay, like how the fuck did we not know he was not going to just make somebody eat?
But to be fair, the Rams, no matter what, always still loved to run the football. Like that was always a McVay thing.
Yeah, they're a running football team.
But this year, it's literally like pass first. It's like that new shiny toy. You just want to keep throwing it,
dude. How embarrassing is it going to be if I don't make the playoffs with Cooper Kupp and Jamar Chase on my team?
Oh, and CMC when he gets back. By the way, what's going on with him? Is he out 2 more weeks?
I think week 9's the earliest he can return.
Because, dude, if you get him back, this team is going to be insane.
Yeah, it really is.
And if Waller starts being Waller,
well, it's a matter of time with him.
Yeah, it is.
Waller's one of the where he's going to come around in the second half of the season, like where those guys, like Ridley too. I think Ridley's going to come around, and
that's what Calvin Ridley back for Travis has been big. He had a touchdown last week, I believe. I expect him to continue to ball out.
To not even monopolize it on me and mine and Ridley in our love affair, dude. That Falcons offense is just so fucking weird, and
it always has been.
It really has,
red zone team. Terrible red zone quarterback Matt Ryan.
And it's like every year I think of them as a high-powered offense, but they fucking. I don't know.
Last year they had Gurley, Julio, Ridley, and Matt Ryan, and their offense still sucked.
Yeah, they were dealing with tons of injuries on the O-line all year, too.
Ridley's got to
But
deal with the emergence of Kyle Pitts now too, who's
from what I read, the latest thing Arthur Smith said that he's pretty much going with the hot hand, and that offense when Cordell Patterson is the main running back, that's when that thing moves.
And they are, man.
I wish
They
I
are
picked up
moving.
Patterson. Damn you, CJ.
Yeah.
Dude, that's mine and your dumbass fault, Don. I'll kick myself like for that for the rest of the season.
Dude, I mean, we've seen this story before. I've seen Patterson like top pick
Yeah.
up on waivers and do jack shit. But,
Yeah, 100%.
so I didn't fall for it this time, and
It's
He's one
the
of those
same thing
guys.
as it's the same thing as Mike Williams. I
Right.
mean, that's like
yeah.
you can't beat yourself
Mhm.
up for what history's told you about a player.
Because you'll see him
Right.
go off for 30 points one game, and then the rest of the year they won't do shit.
Well, that's what I'm interested to see, though, is some of these really hot players like Cup and Chase I'm not worried about, but some of these other guys that have just been killing it. You know, like is a Mike Williams going to continue, and some players like that if the production will keep up like it has been.
I'll tell you this: Jamar Chase's production is absolutely going nowhere, and it is
No,
getting
him
like
and Cup will stay. Like I'm not worried
Mhm.
about that.
Even if they don't do as good, like they're doing so
Don-
good right now that even if they decline,
What?
it's still gonna be good. Like
Don, are you even going to start a running back with those two, or are you just going to leave it blank? Like fuck it.
I mean, I pretty much am with Jamal Williams. Lucky if I get
You got
5 points here.
what did
You got over
50
Daryl
points out of
Williams
those
get you
two.
last week?
Like 5. I mean, the offense couldn't get anything going. I think they bounced back against the Giants, though.
I think Swift and Williams both score touchdowns on
Well-
Sunday against Philly. Philly's terrible on defense.
That would be
Yeah.
nice. Jamal Williams
I think
just
the worst
isn't
run
involved
defense
in
in
the
the
passing
NFL.
game at all right now.
No,
He was earlier in the
not.
season. Now they're all going to Swift. So
Swift's the dog.
Dude, Sam, that was huge for you. That's a guy I'd never have been big on. I'll take him in a heartbeat next year, man. He's looking.
I
I
just
had
don't-
him. I had him last year, and I liked him a lot.
I don't think any of
He
us
got me
just
10
expected them to
touchdowns.
make them the workhorse like they have.
It's all receiving. I don't think
Yeah.
he's eclipsed over 50 yards rushing
right,
all
it
season.
is mostly
Like-
receiving, which is why I didn't like him in a standard league.
Well, I like him because I knew they're going to be in garbage time. He's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
garbage. I mean, you talk about him what he
That's
will,
huge.
but he puts up numbers in garbage.
You doubled
time.
down on him too and got him in 2 leagues.
Yeah,
That
I
goes-
really was hyped on him this year. I had him last year. He got me 10 touchdowns, and I was like, well, I don't think he's still going to produce. He's still going to.
Dude, this
do
Thursday
shit.
night game's huge for us, Travis. Huge.
Yes.
We'll have a
Dude,
pretty good idea, possibly.
Oh yeah, you got Rodgers playing. Let me look.
I got Rodgers and Tanyan playing,
Have you
It's a
guys
good ass
dissected?
Thursday night game.
and you got
Cardinals,
Have you guys-
Packers.
Have you guys dissected that trade yet? Speaking of DeAndre playing Thursday night.
Not really. We just we said we liked it, and we didn't really go in depth on it. I think it's a fair trade.
It really
It-
is just a
it's
fair
it gives,
trade.
It gives Travis the boom player, and it gives me 2 solid guys
Yeah.
Yep.
because I just need depth at wide receiver. I need that flex. I need a guy I can put in my flex and trust, and that's what it gives me now.
Right.
I think it was absolutely an even trade. Kind of like almost like a preference too, but
Your
We'll
team
see what
looks
happens, man.
sexier with Hopkins in your lineup, I think.
A matter of fact, I told Travis that he should have kept the receivers and traded Ridley.
he did. He did. And my response to that was, to my detriment. It's just hard to trade. I don't know.
I tried to get Ridley from him too for
Did you?
For some other players, and he has a love affair with Ridley, and I respect it.
Well, dude, I'll never forget my old check down to one of my famous check downs from this year's draft down to Taylor. As I was either going to take him or Jefferson, and it was really up in the air. And the thing that you had said, Taylor, that made me go with it. I had thought about Dalvin Cook and what's his face, the white boy receiver on the other side of
Thielen.
Jefferson. Been thinking Thielen taken away from him, and I thought about Julio leaving Atlanta. And you said, Travis, he's going to be like the highest volume guy in the league, and that's not wrong. He's not the highest volume guy in the league, but he does get a lot of volume. Man, they're just not looking good.
It
It's
was
not that
just the slow start, and then missing a game for a personal issue, and then a bye week. It's like, come on, bro.
Dude, do you think that was
Yeah,
because
he
for a
can't get any
criminal?
momentum.
On a side note, do you guys think that was for a criminal charge or something like that? Like he couldn't get in there for the like couldn't get a passport or something? I don't know.
I was gonna guess like a death in the family or something.
Okay, we're off of
You
it.
think a gun charge or like you think it was gang related?
It was Ridley, right? No, I'm kidding. All right. Anyway, dude, I hope he. My team is riding on DeAndre and Ridley having like doing okay. If one of them really tanks, it's going to hurt me.
Dude, I don't know who to pick in this one though. I mean, if I had to give an edge, I'm probably gonna go with. Oh Jesus, dude! I'm gonna go
the
with
Cup and
Travis
Chase.
I'm
just because
going
of running
Travis.
back.
Yeah, for
The
sure.
Cup and Chase matchups are pretty good, though. I will say that.
Oh God, yeah.
Let me see this though. Let me look at the matchup.
Like I could
Depends
see
on
Cousins
how-
outscoring Rodgers.
Well, that's what I'm wondering though. If the Packers slow this
But-
game down, and
Oh,
try
we
to
got our
pound it
running
out.
backs going head to head Monday too. Primetime games are going to be huge for us this week.
That's
It's
kick ass.
exciting.
Yeah, that's pretty kick ass. I do like that.
Dude,
Your
hopefully-
quarterbacks are going against good defenses. I mean, Trayvon Diggs is going to be covering the receiver. Dallas' defense is no slouch.
But they're
It's a
gonna
top five
they're
fantasy
gonna have
D.
to throw the ball a lot.
The reason I chose this game is they're going to be. I think Dallas is going to be about 10 to 14 points up the entire game, and I think that Minnesota is going to be airing it. I really do. Even if he throws it, I think he can afford an interception or two. And honestly, he's just my fill-in. I did take him a week ago in anticipation for this, though.
It was a good play. Yeah, I mentioned
That was a
that,
really
actually.
good play.
Yeah, I'll probably go Travis. I don't see myself winning 5 games in a row. I think
That would
And
be wild.
the luck's got to run out
genuinely-
at some point.
That'd be one hell of a run, Don.
Yeah,
I will tell you, Cleveland is starving for a win, and then they're going to need Chubb to go absolutely bonkers. And I do think Buffalo is going to be a surprise big pointer against Miami, even with Tua. But that being said, I think this is anybody's game.
imagine if
I mean,
I do
Chase-
win and it's 5 in a row, and I go in just super hot against Brad next week because I got Brad next week.
That'd be a good
That's
game.
one I've had penciled all year long. Yeah,
That'd
that's
be a
another
good
reason
game.
I'd really like to win because it could easily be 2 losses in a row. And
Oh,
I could
yeah.
be right back down, having to face Travis and then Brad next week. But all right,
What, you have to face me again?
I don't know.
Oh, you're saying fact. I got you.
You and then Brad next week is what I said. All right, we
Mhm.
got Nathan and Bradley.
Yo.
Nathan,
Aaron's not joining us?
Oh,
why are people joining up like right as we're talking about their teams? That's so
That is
I
pretty
like
crazy.
That is
that
nuts.
is hilarious.
you want to talk about your team, Howie?
Yeah.
You got to be excited about AJ Brown.
Yeah, for sure. My lowest scoring game of the year.
It happens, dude.
Yeah, congrats on the win, Travis.
Thank you, dude. I'm chasing scoring, I think, at this point right now. I'm just hoping CJ catches up on the, but appreciate it, my man.
Yeah, you put up some points for sure.
I needed to really bad. This is going to be a good little matchup, though, man.
Yeah, definitely. I think Brad might roll with Burrow. I could see him
He
doing that.
needs
Oh,
to.
he should. He should.
Really?
Yes, it's the
Oh,
Jets.
yeah.
Mac Jones threw for 3 touchdowns. Well, imagine what Burrow's going to do to him.
Yeah.
Hell, I
Just
mean,
Herbert's
he's
going
ranked higher.
against New England's
England.
defense.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, I like it, man.
My question is, when I'm looking at this, is Green Bay, or can we get back to Aaron Jones being Aaron Jones and making this man the primary back?
I think this week would be a good week, especially with fucking JJ Watt out.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
helps. I saw that.
I think
JJ Watt.
Joe Mixon's going to just eat against the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
I'm starting everyone against the Lions.
I could see Brad losing this matchup.
I can, but the
he's got
good
Derrick
thing
Henry.
for Derrick Henry is the Colts killer.
Yeah, I mean,
He averages, I think it's like 180 against them or something insane.
Jesus.
God.
Yeah.
Hopefully just 180, no touchdowns.
Yeah, but dude, the craziest player for Brad has literally been James Conner. The guy scores touchdowns every week.
Yeah. Brad really did. He told me he's only made 3 waiver moves all year long. And it's because none of his players busted. Like, all his players have been serviceable that he drafted.
Yes,
It was like
very
nearly
solid.
a flawless draft.
The Hollywood Brown pick for him has just been.
Oh my god, yeah. I
The
could
guy
tell.
decided to catch the ball this year.
I didn't like that pick either.
Yeah,
I've
neither
never
did
been a
I.
Hollywood Brown fan.
I only have
Well,
one interchangeable spot, and the rest of my roster is still the same.
Were you beating yourself up for starting Dylan over Gaskin last week?
Dude, I was. AJ Dillon looks so clumsy. 2 fumbles, lost one of them. Like, Jesus, man.
Yeah, that's
Dude, I swear to God, I think he's like too thick to be a running back. He just looks awkward.
Yeah, he's just mad.
He
They
looks
said the
like
same thing about
a
me.
skinny nose tackle trying to run the football.
He's the same weight as Derrick Henry, but 3 inches shorter.
It's like if Maurice Jones-Drew.
Howie,
4
how
inches.
difficult is it going to be, like, moving forward, deciding between Goddard and Jared Cook? Because I think that's a real discussion.
It is. I might have to fucking trade. I mean, if there's any tight end needy teams out there, I might have to trade one of them.
Goddard's like the main receiver for Philly, but that offense is so bad.
Yeah, just that line. It's just he's always running.
But if you got a starting tight end, like, I don't know, it's a weird year for tight ends. Like, if you got a tight end, you're really just banking on once every 3 weeks they go off for
A
13
touchdown.
points.
Like, just give me a touchdown.
They're
Yeah.
better
6
than
or
they
7
had
points.
been in previous years. Like, there's 10 tight ends you can start opposed to 2 or 3.
Because I think Hawks can have a big week. He's been down a little bit the last couple of weeks. I think he finally gets back to going off.
Yeah, this is an
Terry
interesting
Mc-
one.
Yeah, Howie's team, it just depends. Jalen Hurts gets the rushing yards and some rushing touchdowns. He'll definitely make it hard for Brad to get a W
This
here.
matchup is the timing's terrible for you, Nathan. Because
Yeah,
you need a win.
Burrow and Henry
and then
are-
you run into Brad. But I could easily see you winning this.
I mean, I'm still leading my division by like 15, 20 points. I just need to keep
Yeah.
putting points at this point.
Ooh.
I mean, it wasn't a shot at anybody.
No,
My average weekly has been really good.
Like, damn, that was
People
kind
have-
of messed up.
What are we like? Oh
We had,
shit,
like-
dude, that's kind of fucked up, bro.
3 teams have like had season bests against me.
It says how your win probability
Love
is
you.
51%.
Oh shit.
The projections are so stupid, dude.
Yeah, they are.
Because like you can't. They
So
never.
dumb.
They never gonna have like literally every
All they do
project,
is
like,
make you
Henry
feel
Speed.
good about yourself or bad about yourself going into the matchup. Like,
I just look at teams that
Mhm.
can be shootouts. That's what I like.
I'll tell you what, Howie, you and Brad may have some of the deepest teams in the league, though.
yeah.
Mhm.
Top to bottom roster.
Yeah, your receiving core is nice, along with Mixon and Jones. That's crazy. Your receiving core is nuts. Your
And then
whole,
you
you're
got
looking-
Miles Gaskin on
both
the
your
bench.
running backs.
Yeah,
and
I'm
your
not worried about
receivers.
Nathan's team at all. I think
No.
he's going to be fine.
got it.
Emmanuel
Emmanuel Sanders on your
Sanders,
bench.
fantastic receiver.
He has the most red zone targets this year.
Jerry Judy coming back soon. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have to have a trade with like a tight end, Jerry Judy or Emmanuel Sanders. I'm gonna have to package something.
Don't know who to
I
take
might,
here.
I might go Nathan here. Brad's got a couple people sitting out and a couple
Who's he got
people
sitting out?
injured.
Yeah, Nathan's
Brown's
got
on
to.
bye.
Oh yeah.
If Brad
CH
wins, it's
and
only
Kareem
because
Hunt hurt.
Burrow. If Brad wins, it's only because Burrow and Henry went.
Yeah, and you
off.
never know
Went
which Terry
off.
McLaurin's going to show up either.
Yeah,
He's been
Yeah.
pretty good of late, though. hasn't
Yeah,
he?
he's been
Yeah.
killing it lately.
yeah.
Big game
Mm.
last week.
Those contested catches.
It's not even him. It's more of Taylor Heineke. If he ever has like a bad week, it's because of Heineke.
He did have a couple duds
Look,
before.
look at
last
the
week.
target share.
He's completely boomer bust, but with Brad's consistency with Henry,
Yeah.
it works out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at those targets over the
Yeah.
last 4 weeks. 13, 11, 8, and 12.
He's getting that's a lot. The dude's gonna have over 100 receptions this year. That's a pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty good target share.
Hmm.
I'm probably going to take Howie, but I would not be shocked if Derrick Henry goes off for 35 points and Brad pulls this out somehow.
Yeah, for sure, I can see it.
Yeah, not at all.
I mean,
You know
he
what,
has
man?
Robert Woods against Houston. I mean, they're gonna score some points. He just has to hope one of those touchdowns.
It could be he could
Let's
be
look at
benched by the
Robert
second
Woods'
half, though.
targets. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
look
just
at that.
yeah. That one game he got 14 targets. Other than that, like 5 or 6, which is not what you're expecting when you draft him.
Still
No.
though, 10, 15, 9, and 9 points. It's not terrible.
No, that's like if you look at his stats, those aren't bad stats, but it's
He's
weird.
not a starter for Brad though. He's just in because Hollywood Brown's out.
That's a great filler. For sure.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, who are you saying he's just filling in because you saying McLaurin's not a starter?
No.
No.
Woods
Robert
is the
Woods.
starter.
Hollywood Brown's on the bench.
That's insane.
Yeah, Brad's
Hold on,
really
just
good.
for shits and gigs, go down to Devontae Parker. What's he been doing?
He hasn't played in a while.
Yeah. he's been
He
hurt.
should have just dropped him. Like, I don't know. I guess he had a good game before he left, but
I'm with Brad though.
Tua's playing a little bit better, man.
If Parker's back and Tua's healthy, Parker will put up numbers.
Brad's lineup with Kareem in at the flex and Marquise Brown in at wide receiver 1 and McLaurin at number 2 is ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it is really good.
yeah,
That is absolutely ridiculous.
it's a really
top to
good
bottom,
team.
man.
Justin Herbert, Robert Woods, being bench guys.
Damn.
And then he's got the number 1 kicker on top of it.
Dude,
Very
Alright.
good. Yeah. I mean,
Brad has literally gotten the best. He's got like number 1 pick like the last 12 years, I think, last time we looked it up. But
He had the number 1 pick in Naps League this year
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
to his credit, he played the number 1 pick better than I would have this year.
Yeah,
That's good.
everyone was gonna take like CMC or fucking.
Mm-hmm.
I was
No,
taking
but-
Derek. I would have taken Derek.
Really?
100%.
Let's see, Sam really wants a win here. Because Taylor does too. Taylor probably needs to win more.
I gotta
Just
win.
because
I gotta
of
get all the
points.
wins I can.
It was on like
Yeah.
a 2-game win streak, right?
Yes. My running backs have finally been playing well. Thank God. I need Patrick Mahomes to get back to himself though.
You do got some more balance with your team with Godwin in there. God is looking good in that offense.
Zach Ertz is who I'm excited about.
Yeah, he had a long one, didn't he?
Well, they freaking dominated that
Can this work, please?
game.
Oh my god.
I know I turned my mic off.
Appreciate
Oh, good.
that. Alright.
Somebody to see what he thinks about my lineup.
Yeah, see what he thinks.
I
No,
don't
that's fucked up. No. Hey, boys, I'm getting off a call that I have absolutely got to take. I will be
Alright,
back.
see you, Travis. I would not be excited about putting Mike Davis into my lineup. Not
My
after last week.
lineup's not set. I'm taking him out. Yeah.
Alright.
You got to roll with Michael Carter, I think. Or somebody.
Yeah.
Even, I mean, that offense is terrible, but he appears to be the guy.
Yeah, even for just
Who's the
Yeah,
quarterback this week?
Matt White or something. They aren't even going with Flacco.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, he had 8 receptions for 67
Yes.
yards.
He's gonna start getting more run. He's their rookie, and at this point in the year, it's like get Tevin Coleman out of there and just play this dude.
Yeah, that's what you draft him to get abused. Like that's what these young running backs are for. You give them the ball, just let them get beat up. Yeah, I'm not starting Mo Alley.
Every matchup just seems so important at this point in the year. Like
It's ridiculous, dude.
everybody just needs a win.
I really need TJ Watt to play this weekend.
Are they going against the Browns?
Yeah.
I think everyone just had a fucking phenomenal draft, which made the season super difficult.
Yeah, there. I just fixed my lineup.
See, Debo, I think Debo has a big week. Khalil Mack's not playing this week.
Khalil's not playing.
Yep, so San Francisco should have time to throw the ball and run it. So I expect Mitchell and Samuel to put up respectable numbers.
I might lean
Swift.
Taylor here. I think your team looks better. Both your guys' teams look better after that trade. And yeah. Damian Harris and Elijah Mitchell.
Refresh that page, Don. Refresh it.
You know what's killing me though, and like the Patriots the last 2 weeks have finally done it. When you watch Damian Harris run, it takes 3 people to tackle him every single time. And I'm like, just feed the man. And the Chargers, the one thing you can do against the Chargers is run. Yeah, did you put Schultz in? Schultz has been balling out.
Yeah, there, I fixed it.
You got 3 tight ends on your team.
3 quality.
I know.
Yeah, 3 quality tight ends. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm dropping Mo Ali, and I'm gonna be dropping Darnold for something.
I picked Michael Gallup up finally. Did you guys see Ingram got traded today?
I must have missed it. I thought Jared had Michael Gallup in his IR.
He was sitting in free agency today, and he's coming off IR, so I picked him up literally probably 2 hours ago.
I missed that completely.
Yeah.
Jared had him on his IR for weeks.
That is one of Dak Prescott's favorite targets.
Dude, yeah, that definitely slipped through the cracks. I did not see that at all.
It's big for their offense.
Seattle running backs, though, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Seattle's bad.
I started Alex Collins in another league. It killed me. I lost because of it.
Well, the play calling, Don, I don't know if you watched the game. The Saints are really good against the run, and Pete Carroll just kept trying to run it up the middle.
Yeah, there was one. He was like 2nd and 8, right after or right before or after halftime. He ran the ball, and it was like he got 2 yards, and he ran the ball and got like a 3-yard loss. I was like, what are you doing?
They said over a 3 series span, he ran 8 halfback dives in a row for like 3 yards.
Oh, you picked up David Johnson too.
Pete Carroll's gum took a beating.
I saw that Mark Ingram's getting traded or something.
Well, Tyrod Taylor's finally back, so I actually expect the Texans offense to run the ball a little bit because of the read option. That's a flyer.
Yeah.
I don't have a deep bench because I have all these fucking injuries I've been dealing with all season.
Yeah, you got a lot of like running back handcuffs.
Yep.
There's 5 running backs on your bench.
Well, you got to keep in mind, Harris was hurt for a game. Yeah. Mitchell was out for a while. Chris Carson's went on IR. Alex Collins almost didn't play last week. So it was just...
It's a good idea because look at your wide receivers. You're fucking set.
Yeah, your wide receivers are really good.
This is going to be a battle here, Sam, and I think it's honestly going to come down to the quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
And Chuba Hubbard is going to be... We'll see what he does for you. If he can do anything... Well, here's the thing. I thought Travis had Booker in his lineup, but I read Saquon might play Monday night.
You think so?
Well, they said I think he dressed for practice. If Don, you want to click on him real quick. I wasn't sure, though.
He's questionable. He's not out.
He was questionable last week, too.
Well, that's a good sign, then.
He dressed for practice. 3 stretches.
So tomorrow we'll tell.
God, it's going to be one of those situations where I'm going to end up starting him, and then they're going to tell him that he's been benched. No, I'm saying like he's going to be benched 5 minutes before the game.
Yeah.
Well, Chuba Hubbard pay close attention.
Is he at 1 o'clock?
No. Barkley doesn't play till Monday night.
Oh, yeah. Bench.
Luckily, that defense sucks. Luckily, Chiefs defense.
Yeah, they're terrible.
It's putrid.
Who does Travis have to put in if Booker isn't playing?
I'm pretty sure it's nobody.
Ronald Jones. Yeah, it's nobody. God, that would be sweet.
Ooh.
That would be sweet.
I'm gonna go out of respect.
Kareem Hunt's playing. Is that what you guys are saying?
What?
Or
No.
No.
Nick Chubb?
No, we were talking about Barkley. I don't know, man. This is a tough one. I just feel like Allen's gonna throw for 5 touchdowns, and I have no idea what Mahomes is gonna do because he's been
Mahomes
so
could do it too.
I think
Yeah.
I think Mahomes has a bounce back game.
Against the Giants
I like.
at home. Yeah.
Oh, the thing that's gonna suck is honestly, they could end up benching him after the third quarter in these games.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think Danny Dimes is gonna put up some points against that really bad.
Yeah,
Chiefs.
I think
Yeah,
the
their
Chiefs
defense
will
is
get a
terrible.
shootout.
The whole team really, as a collective, is just not playing good. It seems like they're really beat up pretty much everywhere.
And the Bills just refuse. They don't ever take their foot off the gas. DK, Sam, I'll tell you what, DK will probably be the difference maker. If Seattle can get some deep shots to him, they'll be okay. And Jacksonville is so bad.
Yeah,
I'm
they
go-
traded
I'm-
away their
Trevor
first
Lawrence
round
put up
corner.
points, though.
Yeah, this one is
I'll-
really hard to call. I say quarterback Sam, running back Taylor, wide receiver really close. I guess probably Sam. I could see Keenan Allen coming to life in the second half of the season too.
What's he been doing for you?
He's been getting a lot of targets. I just don't think he's been getting in the end zone.
I'm just waiting for the boom to happen is all it is. Like we started off really strong and then we kind of faded.
Yeah, he's averaging like around 10 targets a game, which is
Yes,
solid. One touchdown though, that's what's killing him.
but the schedule
A lot of
coming
that
up
Mike
is
Williams show in the red zone.
well, Mike's really just the deep shots is the thing. It's everything's just like 50-yard bomb to Mike Williams, which is actually why they got their asses beat up in Baltimore.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm gonna take myself here, but I would not be shocked if I lose because Dalton Schultz gets like 2 touchdowns or something.
It's really close, but I like your flex play a lot more than Sam's flex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that might be the
yeah, that
difference for
Godwin
me.
plays.
Well,
He
and
could go off
Antonio
20 plus.
if Antonio Brown's out, Godwin will go
Hey,
off again.
AB's not playing. He's not playing. No way.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think he's like a sprained ankle.
yeah. It's seems like it's a bad one because he was seen with
On
crutches. Yeah.
today, yeah.
Dude, there's so many of us that have a vested interest in Thursday and tomorrow night. It's pretty funny.
I hate it. God, I hate it.
Thursday night games are not fun.
They're terrible, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they've
I
been
love
good
watching
this
them.
year.
Thursday
Been
night
one
games have
bad
been
week.
good games, but for
One bad
fantasy,
week.
I usually
Well,
feel bad about my team coming out of Thursday night. Like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck. And then you got like
well,
2-3 days to just like wait.
Oh, this next matchup is fun.
well, players go off on Thursdays. Which is scary. I hate when a person on the other who I'm going against has a player playing on Thursdays, especially if it's one of their stars. Like, it's normally bad news.
Yeah, that's what happened to me week 1 against Nathan. Amari Cooper went off. It's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby. Number 1 quarterback in fantasy football, Tom Brady.
Yeah, can't bet against Tom. Dude, Andy's running backs aren't all that good. I mean,
They aren't.
They're better than mine, but that goes without saying. But yeah, they're not great. Like, not as good as you thought they were going to be on draft day.
DJ Moore and Brandon Cooks are weird little receivers too. They're producing, but like,
Well,
I
I
feel
don't even
of
think
late
Cook,
they're not.
no.
That's why he's struggling.
Cooks
Yeah.
would not be in if Adams was, didn't have COVID, though.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Dude,
but here-
Josh's team is so beat up.
Be
it's
forced to
insane.
face Chase Edmonds too. Like, who's he got on
Chase-
by? Who? Look at his.
Chase
look at his
Edmonds
bench.
just does not get in the end zone. Does he have 1 touchdown this year?
He has 1, I think.
He has
No.
he has 0 touchdowns. He just doesn't
Yeah.
get in the end zone at all.
But I expect that to change for Andy over the second half of the season. With how high powered that offense is, it's just a matter of time before he gets in, or James Conner gets hurt like he always does.
Connor's vulturing.
I feel like he's gonna have to break off a big one, or else they're gonna go to Connor, which he could.
Yeah, like
do.
Connor gets all the things outside of the
look at.
20s.
I mean, he's doing a lot with the targets he's getting, with the carries. 11 yards a carry, 10 yards a carry, 15 carries for 81. Yeah, I mean, he's not an exciting flex play, but a high floor flex play.
This team has just been Andy's team is so boomer bust with Antonio Gibson and Miles Sanders been holding them back. Kelsey is what makes Andy's team. Kelsey and Brady is what makes this team go, and Kelsey has not been consistent for Andy, and I think that's part of his losing streak. Honestly, he's on.
Yeah, and what's Bears defense been doing too? I think they're actually
been
doing
all right.
Yeah, I think they're
actually
been pretty good.
They've had to be good because their offense is so putrid. Yeah, I mean, not bad.
-4
not
against
last
Tampa.
Week, but I mean, you're not starting. Yeah, you're not starting.
Yeah,
against Tampa Bay.
Khalil Mack is out though, so we'll see. And if Hicks is out, then they're in big trouble.
I could see Josh putting up some points and Andy taking another loss. Honestly.
See, Josh's team, Dak and Kamara are the given, but Singletary, I hate it.
Yeah,
Mike Evans is literally Jekyll and Hyde at wide receiver. If you look at the stats, it's like 30 points 1 week, 8 points, 7 points the next.
That's his career.
Yeah. And Claypool has not been as advertised this year, which is kind of shocking me.
He's got a kicker on a bye.
But if Gronk plays and Gronk is healthy, that's big for Josh. And Kadarius Toney is another big player for him if he's healthy.
Yeah, he's got a weird team.
Well, he needs David Montgomery back.
Goofy.
Yeah.
But that rookie they have,
that's what I'm saying. Does Montgomery get the full workload when he comes back with?
I think that Herbert guy gets. I think they split it.
Yeah. God,
and then DJ Chark. On IR. Like, why is DJ Chark on the team? He's on IR. He's done for the year. Cut him.
He's just not. I mean, his heart's not in it, man.
We got to tell Noble to get on Jim.
Dude, this is a good team if it is managed the right way.
Yeah.
Should we make Noble a co-manager and invite him on to Jim's team?
Dude.
No.
I know.
I need Josh's team to start losing some games as fast as possible.
He always seems to put up points somehow.
Yeah, and he's 1 game back out of a tie for first place.
Jesus. Gainwell against Detroit.
You don't love either of these matchups.
I wish I was going against either one of these teams.
Yeah, for sure. Give me Andy, though. I'm taking Andy.
Yeah, I'm taking Andy
also. Josh,
I like Kenneth Gainwell this week.
Oh yeah, I think he'll put up points.
Gil versus J-Rod.
Gil seems like the Walking Dead. This poor guy.
Yeah, it's like they're too good to be in that position. And Kyle Pitts coming alive. Like, he's got more running back depth than anybody in the league.
Oh, he hasn't put James Robinson in yet.
Or Dalvin.
Yeah, or Justin Jefferson.
Hopefully he does. I'm sure he will.
Kyle Pitts has been really good for him, though, as of late.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gil's team is pretty good.
Gil's team isn't bad at all.
I don't think I'd want to play Gil's team this week, guys.
No.
Jared's team is just a brutal force. When they're all healthy or not on buys, that team is just difficult.
What's Matt Ryan been doing? Click on him.
Well, I think it's who's his normal quarterback? Oh, it was Russell.
Oh, Russ.
That's right.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah,
but I mean, he's had some favorable matchups.
He was playing Trevor Lawrence too. Good guy.
Don't hurt yourself. I don't like Carolina. Actually, has a good defense. So Hunter Henry's been a touchdown animal,
Yeah, he has.
and
Hopefully he
Zach
has some
Moss
pickup.
has completely changed his team.
Oh, I see why he had to drop Gallup. He didn't have any more room on his IR.
Yeah, I wouldn't have dropped any of them for Gallup either.
You gotta do it. You gotta brace it.
I still
maybe Michelle.
well, that's his handcuff for Henderson.
Yeah.
I love, but if he can buy time, win a couple games, and get Russell back, and then he can plug Tyler Lockett back in. This team, man, with Henderson,
Yeah.
and Diggs.
His team was on fire for a few weeks with Lockett.
Oh, don't forget about Kittle when he's healthy too.
Yeah.
Healthy kid.
I think he has the best roster when healthy.
Are you getting mocked back there?
Yeah, the wife's talking shit.
Yeah,
What's new?
Always. God, he's rolling Daniel Jones. I mean, it's a good matchup for Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones could go off for 30 points.
I'm taking Jared because Zeke's been. I mean, all his players are just killing it. Like,
yeah.
Dalvin Cook is yet to be Dalvin Cook this year. Is the big problem for Gill.
Yeah, that dude's just plagued by injuries, really.
Yeah, and I think game script's been hurting them too. Their defense is not as good as it used to be.
They use Madison more in the passing plays.
So,
Even though
does he
Dalvin
roll
Cook, all right, receiving ability.
Deontay Johnson out there?
He needs to get Deontay Johnson in there. I'd imagine his lineup will be Jones, Cook, Robinson, Jefferson, Johnson, Pitts, and then I don't know about his flex.
I would probably throw Khalil Herbert in there.
Yeah.
That's probably what it's going to be. Which is a very good lineup for Gill.
Yeah.
What is Hunter Henry on like a 3-game in a row touchdown streak right now? Isn't it something like that?
Four in a row.
Oh God, even better than I thought.
And like two receptions. He's just
the red zone guy.
Yeah. 6 receptions for 75 yards against Houston. Damn.
Yeah, I'll take 8
points
points for my tight end every week.
I wish, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, those two running backs, that's just such a good duo to have, Zeke and Darrell Henderson.
Yeah, it's good to see Zeke being like his old self this year.
Their line's playing really fucking good.
They are.
It's the number 1 ranked line in the NFL right now.
Well, they said after Smith got that neck surgery, he's like just looks like 3 years younger.
Yeah, going back to his old self. That dude's a monster. He's like one of the best tackles I've ever seen.
Yes.
Yeah, give me Jared here.
Oh yeah, I think Jared wins handedly, honestly.
I think it'll be close with Dalvin.
I think
it'll be a
close
game
too.
Yeah,
I think it'll be
full
close.
lineup, I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
Dude, Thielen's back in prime. That's stealing from Jefferson. I think that's an issue. So we'll see. It'll be interesting.
Robinson against Seattle, though.
In that game.
Robinson against Seattle. That defense is ugly.
He's gonna have some shootouts. That's good.
Blitz boy.
Yeah, Dallas's defense is low key pretty nasty though too. I think that could be a big difference maker.
Bud v CJ.
Hottest team in the league.
Yeah.
Don't Bud's team either.
Dude, Bud's team just wins games.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
CJ Uzama just going off every other week for him.
Dude,
Ingram going. Dude, yeah. Ingram going to a new team could give him a little bit of a resurgence.
Shut up, dude.
But Pittman Jr. has been great for Bud lately.
He drafted him.
Osama?
Yes.
Osama's been great.
Yeah, yes.
Najee Harris is a monster. Stafford's a monster. And if Tyreek Hill gives him, he's due for a 30-point game. You know it's coming from Hill.
Yeah. This week.
CJ's team is just freaking. money, man. It's the
Scary.
problem.
No, I'm taking Bud this game. All right. I don't
like
like it
Jalen
either.
Waddle.
I'm taking Bud.
Jalen Waddle's been good since Tua's been back too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking dropped him in another league like an idiot. But
I
Man.
cannot believe he's not playing Cordell Patterson though this week. I would play him over Leonard Fournette just because of the matchup.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
though. I mean, I gotta call myself an idiot for hating on Jonathan Taylor and Eckler. I hated Taylor and
Dude,
Eckler.
Eckler's my ride or
Hated
die
it.
in my other leagues.
Yeah.
I
Eckler's
love
just
all
money,
Eckler.
dude, as long as
Yeah.
he's healthy.
And he loves fantasy football.
Yeah, he does. He does. That's
Does
cool.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he talks about it all the time. He was sending people T-shirts who drafted him in the first round this year.
Man, but yeah, Taylor and Eckler are just
Dude,
low
And the
key
Col-
might be the best running back tandem in the league.
yeah, this
him
Thursday
and-
is going to be
for-
fun for fantasy. A lot of points are going to be scored, I think. And it's like two teams where a lot of teams like have players starting from those teams.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
me, Don, Howie, or Travis, and CJ all have a vested interest, like big time vested interest in this game.
Can't wait.
I don't know, man. If Thielen
Even
puts
do-
up a game like the last time he played, Bud will have a shot. I don't like Eckler against New England. They are good against the run. They're terrible against the pass.
Luckily, he catches a lot of balls.
Yeah, New Orleans has a great front seven. Our Andrews being out hurts. I think CJ. I should take CJ, but I can't bet against Bud, dude.
No, you can't.
No. I think Bud takes a dub this week. I don't even like saying that.
Give me CJ. He's got the better team.
Oh, easily. I'm taking Bud.
Yeah, he does. But I'm taking Bud. Yeah.
I like it. Let's check out the standings one more time. See if anything stands out to
I think
us.
Bud has changed his lineup. I think he's switched Ingram in and out.
Yeah, that's all he's done.
That's it.
Yeah, and that's it. He just sets it and forgets it. Like,
Oh man, I mean, 4-3. How many has he won in a row? Is it just 2? Yeah, he's won 2 in a row. 673. I hate the format of this. I wish the points were up here with the standings.
yeah.
It's terrible.
Gil has an 8% chance to make the playoffs,
Damn.
which is ironic because they're giving him a better chance than they're giving Travis. Or no, Travis has got 21% chance.
What's my
49.
not bad.
Sam's sitting at 87.
Whew.
Kiss of death.
Dude, how many losing streak game is Andy on here? Can you check that out for me real quick?
3, right?
Yeah.
4.
4. He's lost 4 in a row. Wow.
4 in a row. Dude, that's brutal.
That is.
Andy owes me some T-shirts. He made a wager on our game that we played, and I beat him. He's been dodging me ever since.
Dude, I passed him in points too. Like the
Remember
points.
how far out ahead he was?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
He
was
looked
number
like he
one
was-
for like the first 3 weeks, I think.
He was. Dude, Kelsey is killing him, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Points are really
So,
close. In the
Here's
groups.
my question. Like, if you go back up to these standings. So the first 2 teams, it's the best record, right?
Right.
And then the third spot is points scored.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I need people to start knocking CJ down then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and the rest of the division, besides maybe Brad, is hoping you lose.
Oh yeah, I'm fish in the water, dude. That's like this, but as you never know, it's fantasy football. I can't wait to see how this ends. That's so close, though, man.
It's so
The sad
nerve
part
wracking
is-
having to worry about wins and losses, man. Instead of
Everybody's
just worrying
within
about what
2
your team does, you got to worry about what your opponent team does, and like, oh fuck.
in a 12-man league. only 2 teams are more than 2 games back from first place.
Wild.
It's tight. We knew it on draft day. We knew like everybody drafted pretty well, and
It was the best draft. I
Mhm.
got to stop. I can't let CJ be sober again for a draft.
Yeah,
Nathan was
He
supposed
brought-
to be
he-
feeding him shots. What happened with that?
Yeah.
He said he was going to stay sober for most of it, and freaking, he actually made some competent decisions.
Dude, I'm the one that got
Yeah.
fucked up, dude. I hit Brad's pan or something like
Forgot
halfway
about that,
through.
son. Hey, it worked out. You ended up with Cup and Chase, so whatever you
Yeah.
were doing, do it again.
True. Very true. All right, you guys want to call it there? It's been running for
Yeah.
over an hour. All right.
Alright,
Good luck
boys.
this week.
Yep.
See you, boys. Everybody,
Good luck
tomorrow.
this week, everybody.
Yeah,
Good
right.
luck.
Have a good
See
one.
ya.